Back in 2012, a buddy from high school came over and showed me a game called Dark Souls. I asked him what it was about, and he basically just told me, you're gonna die a lot, and you're gonna hate it. But once you learn it, you'll love it. I said to myself that day, why would I ever want to play something like that? Fast forward a few years later, and I finally did pick up Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition on Steam. Yes, I did die so many times. I eventually just quit the game and uninstalled it. I repeated this process for a very long time in a span of about 4 years. I have died, uninstalled, and quit this game countless times. I eventually just gave up and I told myself I will never get past this. I don't care anyways. Moving on to April this year, I was on YouTube and I've seen a few Dark Souls videos and they just started popping up in my news feed. I was getting interested and I finally decided to pick up the game one more time. And this time I was determined to beat it, no matter the cost. I eventually died a few times, of course, many times, restarted my character about 3 different times to get a fresh start, and on April 29th at 10:40 at night, I finally did the unthinkable. I beat Dark Souls. After dying so many times to Gwyn, I almost gave up again and quit the game. So what's the point of this video? Why does my experience deserve a spot on YouTube? Why am I even making this video? Because this game made me challenge things in life. It made me challenge depression. It got me over my fear of failure. Sure, I still battle with it from day to day, but after beating it, I feel like I have done something I could never do. I challenged myself to fear, and I overcome it. I faced failure many times, and eventually gave up on many things. Myself, YouTube, my music, I stopped all of it and just decided screw it. It won't make a difference either way. I'm just floating in a saturated market around millions of others and the spotlight isn't on me or anyone else around me for that matter. With all this being said, after beating Dark Souls, I immediately tried my heart out for the next experience, with the sequel and the sequel after that. Right before beating the game, I joined a group of talented people just like myself for the love of EDM and music in general. Since then, I have produced multiple tracks, multiple streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer, and I have been at it on my next project. Oh, yo, what the fuck is that thing? Including this video I've been wanting to make for the longest time. Whether you're stuck on the game or something in your life, my biggest piece of advice to anyone out there is never give up on what you want to do. Giving up and slipping is your first experience and you will have not one, not two, but a few of them, and getting back up after being knocked down is the biggest thing you have to do in life. So what about the game? What's so good besides the challenge and story? Now I'm not going to be getting deep into mechanics and all that good stuff, but the gameplay is extremely fun and satisfying. Killing those enemies and bosses after trying multiple times and failing is just pure bliss, and many of you can relate, I'm sure. Especially after getting all those souls. Souls are XP and currency, you level up with them, you buy things with them, which are from weapons to keys to certain areas in the game. You'll learn from the very beginning that souls are very precious. Even after dying with only 1,000 of them, you'll feel bad, but later on in the game, 1,000 isn't even a penny to what you'll be getting. But I just kinda wanted to share my experience with you all today. I hope you got something from this. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more content to come. Thank you all for watching.